The assemblage just described fits the Sun in every way, but I suspect demands explanation. If the Sun is a shell, where is the mass that is supposed to make up the Sun's gravity? Our contemporary mindset understandably considers the relationship between mass and gravity inviolate. That if you have X amount of mass, you have X amount of gravity. And from countless experiments, we know this is true so far as any combination of gas, liquids, and solids are concerned. But we do not know if this is true for plasma, the fourth state of matter. Our Sun is a photospheric shell sitting on a magnetic bottle. The magnetic bottle sustains and contains subspace. I use the word subspace because it's a simpler and more descriptive word than to describe this phenomenon as an absolute vacuum. Subspace is a rip, a tear, a rent in the fabric of space, which the Sun maintains by way of a repulsing electromagnetic plasma configuration. Subspace contains no space, no time, no temperature, no mass or energy, no forces that we equate with conventional space. How does this come about? Let us assume that any proto-sun starts with a gravitational electrostatic accretion of matter. Over time, the matter falls in towards an ever-growing, faster-spinning proto-sun. Eventually, the proto-sun core obtains sufficient mass that there is enough pressure to inaugurate nuclear fusion. The fusion event takes place in a sea of superhot matter, a plasma, which is an unified state due to the dynamo effect, and it is here that we branch away from the standard hydrogen fusion core model. The rapidly hot rotating protosun sets up a plasma dynamo effect, which organizes the dissociated electrically charged electrons and protons into two polarized camps, a negative north and a positive south. This violently opposing magnetic polarization creates a rapidly swelling magnetic bottle, forcing the plasma before it as an expanding shell. The inside of the shell is a cavity, a creation of subspace. Like a spinning ice skater, extending her arms and reducing her spin, the expanding Sun's rotation is reduced in accordance with the laws of angular momentum. The rapidly expanding subspace beneath the photospheric shell causes conventional space to implode upon the expanding protosun. The implosion of space upon the subspace cavity is indistinguishable from the force of gravity. The event is a gravitational induction, gravity without a corresponding quantity of mass. The subspace cavity is held in equilibrium by the outward pressure of the plasma-induced magnetic subspace bottle and the inward pressure of the space implosion. It is an energy cycle. The corona and photospheric shell are caught between the forces of explosion and implosion. Under this immense pressure, energy is released from the trapped corona and photospheric shell, which in turn maintains the plasma, which maintains the magnetic bottle, allowing for the maintenance of subspace gravity, which resists the implosion of space, which induces gravity. It is a perpetual tug of war and gives rise to the oscillations that we observe on the Sun's photosphere. This removes the illusion of an interior solar mass that we have hitherto held so dear. It is an induced gravitational force that perfectly mimics the Sun's attraction.